Hi y'all, this is Danny from Disc Golf Answer Man, back with another question from Danny about throwing nose up. Danny says, hi Disc Golf Answer Man, I've been having a problem with throwing nose up on my distance and fairway drivers. What tips, tricks, exercises, etc. do you recommend I try to help fix this? Dude, me too. Nose up is a hard problem to fix. But for those who have never struggled, what is nose up? So when a disc is flying, it's most aerodynamic when it's a little bit angled down relative to its trajectory. I don't mean like angled down into the ground. That would make no sense. The disc wouldn't go anywhere. But relative to the direction it's flying, the disc should be slightly nose down. So if you're throwing a shot and you can see the top of the disc when it's above head high, that means it's angled backwards. And what that does is it slows the disc down because this back rim here catches a lot of wind. And it also means that your drivers and your mids and your fairways and your putters all go the same distance because they're flying with the same profile relative to the wind. It kind of feels like driving a sports car with the parking brake on. You're really just not getting what you paid for. The number one cause of a nose up throw is a high reach back. You'd think to get the disc to fly nose down, you'd want to reach back higher. But what that actually does is causes a dip. Your hand gets on the front of the disc and it comes out nose up. For normal shots that aren't like a low ceiling, if you're trying to throw it pretty far, I recommend reaching back about waist high. You never want the disc to be above your shoulders. Then, as you throw, make sure your hand is on the outside of the disc. Getting your hand on the front will cause the disc to tilt back and fly more nose up. This also helps get your elbow out front and add power. And lastly is the follow through. You want your follow through to match the angle that the disc is thrown on. But most people who are struggling with nose up are just following through too low. So raise your follow through up and over your right shoulder for every shot that's not an anhyzer. And that should help get the nose down. Hope this helps, Danny. Thanks for your question. If you have any questions, send them into discgolfanswerman.com and we'll either answer them on the podcast or in a video like this. Thanks for watching, y'all.